The intriguing story of Carlos' name continues to gradually get worse. The cult is closer than ever, and the threats are becoming more constant. And to top it all off, everything seems to indicate that Carlos has heavy paranormal activity in his home. With everything going on in his home, he decided to take the advice of the medium and set up a seance to get a more clear answer to what is going on in his home. The situation seems to be getting more and more dangerous as time passes. The cult was seen right outside his home, and not so long after that, he received a note warning him to get out his house because they were going to light it on fire. Last thing we saw was Carlos showing us that he was prepared just in case there was a fire.
Hola, oigan, hoy la sesión espiritista aquí en mi casa. No estoy durmiendo aquí, vine a preparar todo y me encuentro con una sorpresa. Bueno, en este cuarto de acá, al parecer hay un águila, yo creo que es un águila o un halcón, no sé diferenciarlos muy bien.
It had to be today. On the day of the seance, a eagle enters my house, and I am not sure to continue with the seance. Carlos continues to explain how the eagle seems to be domesticated and seems to also be a little hurt. He can't explain to himself how it is the eagle got in since he has a lot of locks on the windows and doors for safety, but regardless, he called someone named Rodolfo to come pick it up. Not so long after, Rodolfo gets there to check out the eagle and take it with him so it could heal and then be released. I just talked with my family and I will be doing the seance session tonight. Hopefully they could accompany me. We are waiting for the medium. From this point and on, the opinions issued from each witness will not necessarily reflect the position nor thought of Carlos M.G. name, who does not make himself responsible of the opinions stated.
Y es Laila, mi primera testigo. ¿Qué nos quieres decir?
Bueno, yo he sido testigo de muchas cosas en esta casa. Hay cosas que de hecho, de lo fuertes que han estado ni se han podido publicar. Sí tengo miedo y espero que esta sesión ayude.
Gracias. Es un testigo que invité, se llama Max. Max, no sé si quieras decirnos algo, ¿cómo te sientes?
Pues yo me siento normal, tranquilo. En realidad pues no creo en estas cosas, nunca me ha pasado nada.
Buenas noches, soy Carlos Nama, estamos totalmente en vivo y para demostrarlo traigo la primera plana del periódico Milenio con la fecha del día de hoy, 21 de diciembre del 2019.
Shortly after, we are presented with Jimena, the medium, who will be conducting the seance. She explains that this isn't going to be a regular session. No Ouija boards are going to be involved, nor are they going to try to ask the spirits any questions. She warns Carlos to be respectful during the session and to anybody who watches these clips. So remember everyone, to be respectful. We don't want to piss off any spirits, so this is a fair warning, like I said. Be respectful, I guess, when watching the clips of the seance. After explaining the importance of the session, she continues by showing all the objects that are going to be used during the seance. The medium explained how the Virgin Mary and Holy Death statues is to keep the energy balanced, and Carlos expresses the conflict the Holy Death makes him feel. They take a seat and go over the rules one more time before they began the session. Some of these rules include things like not getting up from the table until they have closed the session, and they also cannot touch the papers that are on the table. Carlos is confused on why they can't touch the papers, and the medium explained that the reason why is because at the end they will be burned. The last rule that once again, everyone please be respectful when watching the clips of the seance. She even suggested that having a religious, necklace or jewelry or picture would be handy to protect, ourselves. Shoot, I don't know about watching this anymore because I'm literally trying not to be, I don't want to be targeted next. You know, they got me all the way messed up. So now I'm debating, should I even make this video or not? Because I'm not trying to do all that. But then it's like, I have to do it for you guys. I want you guys to see this story. But like I said, real or fake, I mean, it's better not to mess with like all this paranormal stuff. It's better to be safe than sorry. Now, the moment we have all been waiting for. The session is about to begin, so the medium suggested covering the windows with newspapers before starting. Everything is now set up and they are ready to start. They first start with a little prayer before getting into it completely. The medium begins the long-awaited session, and she could be seen writing Carlos's name on the blank piece of paper. It wasn't so long after when things began to take a dark turn.
El ventilador se está moviendo de lado a lado. ¿Qué pedo?
Entrega.
Laila, ¿qué dice ahí?
Entrégale tu vida a Dios.
¡Entrégala! ¡No mames! No mames, no te pares, no te pares, no te pares. No te...
Max left and he doesn't want to come back in. Everyone who is present seems to be disturbed by what's going on. Things started off normal, but as they got deeper into the session, weird things started to occur, like the ceiling fan moving, the weird note that the medium wrote, the Virgin Mary statue that fell, and lastly, the uncontrollable laughter from the medium. At first glance, it is evident that she is no longer with them. Something has taken control, and the witnesses made a grave mistake without realizing it. They got up from the table without fully ending the session, meaning that nothing good is going to come out of this.
¿Quién eres? ¿Qué pedo? Ok, hay una señora que está aquí y está gritando y dice que deje de mentir y que es mi vecina. No sé qué está pasando. ¿Qué pedo, güey? Se metió por acá. Espera, ya le hablaste, ¿ya? ¡Ey! ¿Quién eres? Bueno, acabo de borrar las historias de Jimena, la medium, porque no sé si se vaya a enojar de que la suba convulsionándose. Yo a Laila le hablo a la ambulancia, ya viene para acá y vamos a estar esperando. Sigo aquí. La señora ya se pasó a la entrada, sigue gritando, sigue golpeando la puerta. Es propiedad privada, ya le hablamos a la patrulla y pues vamos a esperar a que llegue.
She is now talking with the civil force. The ambulance arrived to take care of the medium since she was the most affected by the session as of right now. Who that lady was is still a mystery. It does not make sense why she was so mad and decided to storm Carlos's house like that. Could it be that in reality she is part of the cult? Everything that has happened has put everyone under a lot of stress, especially Layla.
Ya no quiero entrar. No.
It is most likely you can't see the picture, well, at least the percentages of what the people voted, but on the picture, it is said that 80% said yes and 20% said no. I don't know, this is a difficult decision because for one part, not finishing it is a really bad idea. But then again, they don't know how to conduct a seance properly nor end it, so I don't know, they might just make matters much worse if they even attempt to end it. So it's a lose-lose regardless. They made the decision to follow what the majority said, making their way back inside to finish what they started. The chairs are facing towards the wall. One of them was consumed faster than the others. As you can see, the Holy Death candle was consumed much faster by the flames. I don't know, but this does not seem good at all. There is too much smoke in the kitchen.
Son más de las 4 de la mañana, estamos aquí Laila y yo, vamos a dormir en la sala. No pudimos terminar la sesión porque realmente no sabemos cómo hacerlo y nos esperaremos a mañana.
That lady could just be a simple neighbor roaming around her neighborhood. Or it could be somebody with a more sinister plan. Nobody would be walking around so calmly with an alarm like that is being played out loud. As I mentioned, them not ending the session and getting up from the table was a horrible idea, and now he is going to pay the consequences of their mistakes. We already saw his home was filled with smoke that came from an unknown place. It could be foreshadowing his house being set on fire, just like he was warned from the note. Just know things are going to get much worse. You are not going to want to miss out. So make sure you guys leave a like if you guys think that they messed up by not ending the session properly. Also, make sure to subscribe so you are notified when I post an update on your favorite stories. I will see you guys in the next video.